ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone. And today I have a special ASMR Gaming Fortnite solo video for all of you. I'm gonna be whispering and telling you all the recent Fortnite and Batman comic book stories. So if you don't have Batman and Fortnite, the new crossover comic, never fear, because I'm here to tell you basically what you missed. So I'm gonna be playing some solos. I'm using the new Echo skin. I really love his globy back bling. Let's try to land over here. Hopefully we have time to loot up and I can just talk and tell you all about this amazing new comic book. So if you go back to some of the earliest videos on the channel, I actually would be talking about Batman comic books. Yes, some of the oldest videos on the channel are me talking about Batman comic books and my collection. So I'm not new to the comic book world and ASMR. So basically Fortnite and Batman collabing together on a special exclusive story. It's gonna be 6 parts that we know of. They could always, make it longer or something like that. There's a lot of people nearby here, by the way. So the first issue just came out, and if you get DC Universe Infinite or buy the comic book, you get a code which basically gives you something special, Batman related. I think this one I still need to get. It gives me someone's in here, gives me a special Harley Quinn outfit. Oh, there we go. I'm using my Scuf controller, so I feel confident. I would never do that, I think, with my other controller. I feel better now with this one. But yeah, you get special codes if you read the comics. So if you love Fortnite, I do recommend we eat these quick. I have to wait for it to finish and then I can eat the next one. I definitely recommend picking up the comic book if you're a fan of Fortnite or Batman, because you can get special things and you get an exclusive armored Batman if you get all 6 volumes when they release. It's going to be in the next few months. The whole thing's going to finish. So the story begins in Gotham City. Batman is doing his usual Batman thing, there's people fighting over here. And he's like, wait a second, what is this? There's a huge crack in the sky, kind of like a reality break or something, to another dimension. Virtual. Oh, these guys are... No, he got my kill. How dare you? Boom. Got him. So, there's a huge reality crack in the sky over Gotham City, and Batman's there to investigate, because, he's awesome like that. World's best detective. If you know Batman, you know what he's doing. So he's out there, protecting the streets and trying to figure out what this is. And they have Gordon there, Chief Gordon, who's in charge of, Gotham PD there. Best detective, maybe besides Batman in Gotham. So he's over there, basically telling Batman hey, we block the streets and everybody's far back. And see, I can edit a little bit better with this. And Batman's okay, I have to go investigate, see if there's any people. And Gordon's oh, watch out, Batman, I actually saw some people running towards this virtual rift crack thing. Be very, very careful. And Batman's what kind of people would go close to this thing intentionally? Most people would run away from it. So he's curious. He thinks maybe the people that ran into it might be the perpetrators that actually, did this. So he's if they did it, they can always undo it. So he decided to go and try to see what's going on so he can fix it. So Batman gets super close to this thing and is doing all sorts of analysis, and this guy's not even bothering to fight me. I was an edit on him, but no. And it's actually kind of cool. Batman's scanning to see what kind of energy signals coming out of this thing, and he's like detecting all sorts of crazy anomalies, and he gets really, really close, and he notices that like Harley Quinn is there, and he's like, no, don't go in there, and Harley Quinn's like, nah, I don't care, bats, I can do what I want, you know. Harley Quinn being Harley Quinn, she doesn't care about Batman, she does what she wants. And he's like, no, and she just like jumps right in, and she says something about how the others didn't wait for her, so Batman like tries to go in close to like save her or something like that. And in the background we see this guy, mysterious figure, climbing a building, and I immediately thought of Spider-Man, but Batman is DC Universe, you know, there's no Spider-Man. So I was like, what? Who is this character? And then out of nowhere we see a guy swinging in on like a rope. It could be anything, but we see a guy swinging in, and this guy basically knocks Batman into this like crack, this reality crack, and Batman's like, no, I have to protect Gotham and I can't black out, and this like crack is doing all sorts of like things, like messing with his mind, like we don't know what he's going through, but it looks intense. So this guy over here, oh, there we go, gotcha. So Batman, you know, he goes unconscious and he ends up in Fortnite. He wakes up, he notices this thing, the storm, is closing, and immediately, like within the first second that Batman is in Fortnite, he like starts analyzing things like, where am I, what's going on, like he immediately starts doing his detective thing. That's why I love Batman, he's so cool like that. So we see Batman like, okay, this storm, it stops, and he's like, it must be man-made. They must have extreme technological power or something to be able to pull something like this off, because this is not natural. So even he like recognizes something's going on, and he starts, you know, making his way through the map, and little by little he's like, you know, just picking up on things like, oh, I don't recognize this area of the map, like Gotham or anything, or I don't recognize, you know, like you see some building structures, so they even put like references, you know, Fortnite tryhards building stuff, leaving their wooden battles for people to like walk by and be impressed by. So Batman even sees it and is like, whoa, these structures. And out of nowhere, Ruckus, yes, the Ruckus Fortnite skin, shows up and starts trying to kill Batman with his harvesting tool. And Batman immediately, you know, dodges his attacks and tries to like fight back. And Batman is thinking to himself in his mind like, oh, why is this creature fighting me? And he's like, wow, I'm very good at fighting. I wonder why this is, because he has amnesia. He fell through this Fortnite reality crack in Gotham, and he completely forgot what was going on. So he knows absolutely nothing about himself, and he finds that out in his fight. He's like, who am I? I'm good at fighting. I'm good at, you know, thinking, and he notices all this stuff about himself. Ooh, scar. So Batman is like extremely happy that he's like, you know, picking up on small things, even minor things during this fight with Ruckus. And Batman tries to communicate with him, but he realizes nothing comes out of his mouth, and he's like, what? This is weird. And he tries to use sign language, but doesn't work. So Batman's like, this is not normal. I should be able to, you know, talk, because even he realizes something is wrong. So he kind of like 200 IQs Ruckus, uses his grappling hook to basically attach Ruckus to the back of one of the boats here in Fortnite as a skin drives away on the boat. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, I'll take this. And doesn't even realize Ruckus is attached to his boat via, you know, a grappling hook rope. So it's kind of a funny way for Batman not to kill Ruckus and, you know, let him go and kind of be on his way. The skin that was driving the boat, I could barely make it out. I think it was the aerial assault trooper skin, but I may be wrong. You can kind of see it in the comic book panel a little bit. You have to like get very, very close. Then we see see Batman make his way to this mountaintop, and there's like a car up there, and he's just standing on it, scoping out the area. He's like, high ground is important. Like, Batman legit says, oh, I should go on like high ground. Something that I always say here in Fortnite, so Batman knows it's true. Poor Anakin. But, so Batman's up there and immediately notices like the little glint of a sniper in the distance, and he's like, sniper, and he like dodges like 2 snipes. Now, I was wondering, is this taking place in the current Fortnite season? Because like, there's not really any snipers right now, and it didn't look like this character was shooting at Batman with the bow. So I guess it takes place maybe at the end of last season or something like that. But yeah, Batman then gets into like a huge area where tons and tons of characters are all fighting each other, and he's like, whoa, what mayhem, such like hostile environment, and why is everyone fighting, and what's going on? And he's just noticing like, what, there's all Fortnite skins fighting in this huge battle. You got Cuddle Team Leader, Astro Assassin, Magnus, just trying to name as many as I remember. Magnus, Astro Assassin, Tsuki skin is there. We got that robot skin from the Battle Pass many seasons ago, that I call the Cyborg Ninja, if anyone remembers what that, the AIM skin, I think, or something. Forget, but there was a ton of Fortnite skins. I'm talking like 30 skins all fighting together, and Batman's there like, why are they doing this? What do they have to gain? Like, he's trying to figure out why everyone has the urge to fight. What are they fighting for? He even asks himself, are they fighting for like a reason? Are they organized? And then he notices like, nah, they're way too disorganized to be fighting like strategically together for a cause or something. So immediately, you know, he gets into the fight and starts fighting, you know, other characters and stuff like that. And he's analyzing like, the storm is closing. You know, people don't seem to be bothered by the storm closing. They just keep fighting each other. And it's actually kind of cool to see Batman, you know, in Fortnite fighting. I noticed in the comic book, all the characters seem to be using their harvesting tools as weapons. Like, you see, like, Cuddle Team Leader would be using her harvesting tool, and so on and so forth. Like, all the other, you know, Fortnite skins are using their main harvesting tools. I think I saw, like, Rex in there, and who else did I see? It's kind of hard because there were so many skins in the final, like, panels to this comic book, but a lot of the, you know, famous Fortnite ones were there, all fighting each other, and Batman was, you know, trying to dodge and fight as well and find out what was going on. And then out of the corner of his eye, he notices Catwoman is there, and he doesn't know she's Catwoman, but he's like, why am I drawn to this person? And he's like, do we know each other? And he's like, what is going on here? So he's like, you know, checking her out as he fights. And there's some really cool panels with like Batman just beating up people. He doesn't need any harvesting tool. He's just like punching and kicking guys. And Catwoman's doing the same, but she's using her whip as well. And he notices Catwoman is checking him out too, like every once in a while. She'll glance over at him. I think we should go high ground just like Batman set up here. Every once in a while, Catwoman will be like looking at him, checking him out, and Batman's like, whoa, she notices me, she must know me. And then he starts questioning, like, maybe we're friends, maybe we're allies, enemies, maybe we're lovers, you know. And for those that read the comics, basically Catwoman is all of those things. Oh snap, let me see if I can hit him with a, oh no, lost. I just gotta deal with this guy real quick. The fights now are gonna get a little bit more intense. I'm gonna try to finish, but we're gonna start running into tryhards. Oh, got him. I don't know what happened there, but did you guys see that edit down? Practicing. But anyway, you know, we're doing pretty good. We might actually win. Just randomly telling a story. We're top 5. 3 other people left. Okay, we're doing pretty good. But, so then, you know, Catwoman is all of these things to Batman. Oh no, we got more people here. I don't like this. And they start fighting together. Like, she realizes it too. Like, she must know who Batman is in some way, some form of, I guess even though she got mind wiped by ending up in Fortnite, she remembers. So it's kind of cool. She's gonna burn this guy's stuff. So they're fighting together, kind of like teaming up. So I think Batman would get banned in Fortnite solos because not really allowed to team up in a non-solo game. So yeah, I mean, you're not really allowed to team up in a game that is anything outside of duo or squad. So Batman's playing solos and he's teaming up. So you can get banned for that, definitely. Batman better be careful. But they, little by little, they're just wiping out everybody. Batman, Catwoman, best duo confirmed, I guess. There's like very few skins left. We get to see Midas, and Midas is one of the few Fortnite characters they show in this comic book, and he has 2 golden guns in his hand. So he's like the only one using actual weapons. I don't know if they're like the dualies from Fortnite, but they kind of look like them. They're golden though, so I guess Midas made them golden. I'm gonna heal up here. And yeah, Midas is knocked out, and a bunch of other skins too. So Batman and Catwoman, storm gets closer and closer. It's closing, and Batman is still asking questions like, what is the purpose of this game? Or he doesn't even know it's a game. He's just like, what is the purpose of this, like, battling? What's gonna happen when this circle closes? Because it's getting smaller and smaller, and the storm's closing in. And he notices that the characters, like the other Fortnite characters, they don't even care. The circle's closing, like they're just continuing to fight, and Batman's like concerned that no one else seems to care. And him and Catwoman defeat everybody else, so they're just the 2 of them in the final little closing circle in Fortnite. And you know how scary that is. If you've ever been in a Fortnite game, you know how scary. Hey, I'm just playing around with my edits, everybody. Just showing off some things. I've been playing creative with my Scuf, so I feel like I've gotten a little bit better. But Catwoman and him then look each other in like the eyes, kind of like having a mutual understanding of what's going on. And they wait for the inevitable, like they're the final ones in the circle about to close. And then the comic book ends, and it says to be continued in the next issue. And that's it. Like, we don't know, do they die in the storm? Do they eat some floppers and survive? Does something happen? I'm pretty sure that they die and the game gets reset, but we're gonna see what happens. I'm very excited for the next comic book issue, and I can't wait to see what exactly we're gonna get to unlock in that comic book. Oh, we gotta get this guy. Wait. This one over here. Oh, I got him a little bit. Oh no, he's coming over to me. Oh, snap. Oh, no. Okay, wait, everybody. Might have to. We got some tryhards here now, because it's the end. But they don't know that I got my Scuf controller, so they should leave me alone. But, yeah, they even give a teaser about what the next comic book issue is going to be. There's like an image. It's going to be Batman versus Snake Eyes. Yes, the Snake Eyes skin. So maybe Batman and Snake Eyes have some kind of like, hatred towards each other. Oh, he wanted to do that. See how low he got. He was trying to. I'm not gonna let him go. Snake Eyes and Batman have some sort of rivalry. Oh, yeah. I got him. And he has that grappler bow, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that. We have one more guy to fight. I'm gonna tidy on him a little bit. That was the most tryhard player in our lobby, so you gotta emote on the tryhards. Especially Dynamo skins. And there was a Dynamo or an Aura skin in the comic book. I forget which one, but one of them was there. I remember seeing it. The guy's back there, behind the tree. But yeah, there's like an image of Batman fighting Snake Eyes, and that's what the next comic book's gonna be. We don't know what code we're gonna get, but I'm very excited to see what kind of like skin unlockable thing they're gonna have for the next issue. So that'll be fun. I'm gonna leave that grappler. I don't think we have high ground over this guy. He's probably out of mats too. You can just like spam down at him. So yeah, I highly recommend checking out the comic book though, even though you heard me talking about, recapping a little bit what happened. I really do recommend, like, getting the comic book, you just have to subscribe to Disney Universe Infinite on the website, like DC Universe. You get the code after you subscribe. Don't get the free trial though. You can't get the code with the free trial. You have to actually get like the subscription. It's like $7, and then you can read all the comics you want. Pretty good deal, to be honest. Like I like DC comics, so it's not too crazy. Oh wow, this guy, he has good aim, and I have such terrible bloom up here. I'm gonna die to this guy. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I give this as a first issue an 8 out of 10. Like, it was engaging. It kind of like caught my attention. I'm very curious to see what happens next, and I really want to know. Whoa! I really want to know what happens to Batman and what exactly he discovers about Fortnite. Because for those that don't know, this story is going to reveal some very special things about Fortnite lore that's gonna be canon, like it's official. So whatever this comic book tells us about Fortnite is actually gonna be in the game then. At least that's what Donald Mustard, creative guy, director of Fortnite, and he's like one of the big guys over there at Epic Games, he said so. So this guy's like so low. What? Oh my goodness, no. I died. He's 5 HP. Are you kidding me? He's just standing there like, what? That was annoying, I have to say. That was annoying. I feel like if I maybe paid more attention, I could have won. But you know what? I hope y'all enjoyed listening to me talk about the Batman Fortnite crossover. Can't wait to see what the future holds for Fortnite and Batman. This is gonna be a crazy story. And thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time.